Serena refused to rest long, but her body forced her. For 2 days she drifted in and out of sleep, leaning on Asha for support through every step, every sip of water. Every moment she tried to reclaim control. Asha never left her side, and Serena hated it. Not Asha's presence, but needing it. On the morning of the 3rd day, Serena tried to stand on her own. She braced one palm against the wall and pushed herself upright. Asha's hand shot out. Serena, stop. I'm not helpless, Serena hissed, breath sharp with effort. I didn't say you were helpless, Asha replied, voice calm. But you're hurt. Serena staggered. Asha caught her, arms wrapping firmly around her waist. Their faces hovered inches apart. Asha, Serena whispered, breath trembling. Sit down, Asha murmured. Please. Serena's jaw tightened in defiance, but her legs were shaking. Asha guided her back to the bed. Serena closed her eyes, shame crawling under her skin. She hated weakness, hated needing comfort. Asha sat beside her and took her hand gently. You don't have to be made of steel all the time, Asha said softly. Serena didn't open her eyes. I do, she whispered. Because when I'm not, people die. Asha's heart stilled. That wasn't your fault, she said. A flash of pain crossed Serena's face, raw, sudden, unguarded. You don't know that. No, Asha agreed quietly. But I know you. Serena's eyes finally opened, soft and vulnerable. You think too highly of me, she murmured. Asha brushed her thumb over Serena's knuckles. I think just enough. Serena swallowed, her throat bobbing with emotion she couldn't name. Then, a loud bang rattled the front door. Both women froze. Serena's eyes sharpened instantly, instinct overriding pain. Asha's pulse leapt. Serena squeezed her hand. Don't speak. Footsteps. A lock turning. A creak. Asha grabbed Serena's arm. Are they back? She whispered. Serena stood slowly, pain slicing through her shoulder. I don't know, she murmured. But if they are, this house is a glass cage. Asha reached for her hand. Serena squeezed back, just once, before moving toward the hallway. The person who stepped into the house wasn't a masked attacker. It was Marco, Serena's most trusted lieutenant. Asha exhaled sharply, relief flooding her body, until she saw his face. Marco didn't look relieved. He looked guilty. Serena's eyes narrowed. Close the door, she said. Marco closed it. Asha stood behind Serena, heart pounding. Marco shifted his weight. You shouldn't be up, he murmured. That's not your concern, Serena replied, cold and sharp. What is your concern is why you're looking at me like you've swallowed a bullet. Marco's jaw flexed. Asha felt Serena tense beside her. Marco, Serena said slowly, dangerously, tell me.
Marco Injalde.
And the words dropped like stones. There's a mole in your network. Serena's eyes did not move, but her entire body went still. Asha's breath caught. A mole? Serena asked quietly.
Marco Nadid.
They fed information to Lucian's group. That's how they found this safe house. That's how they knew Asha was here. Asha felt the world tilt. Serena whispered. Who? Marco hesitated too long. Serena's voice hardened.
Marco.
Who?
Marco swallowed.
Alicia. Silence. Alicia. Serena's second most trusted officer. A woman Serena had known for years. A woman she had once saved from the streets. Asha's stomach dropped. Serena didn't move. Didn't breathe. Her voice cracked like winter glass. Why? Marco's answer was softer. For power. Lucian's promising territory. Money. Influence. She thinks you're slipping. Serena let out a sound that wasn't quite a laugh, but wasn't pain either. Of course, she whispered. Of course she would. Asha stepped closer, her fingers brushing Serena's uninjured arm. Serena?
I'm sorry.
Serena didn't turn. Her gaze was fixed on nothing, far away, broken open. Marco continued. Alicia has men positioned around the city. If they found you here once, they'll try again. We need to relocate you. Serena exhaled slowly. Then, to Asha. Pack only what you need. We leave in 15 minutes. Asha blinked.
What?
Serena. Serena finally looked at her. Her eyes were steel again. This house is compromised. You're not safe. Asha shook her head. I'm not leaving you. You're not, Serena replied. I'm coming with you. Asha stared. Even injured? Yes, Serena said simply. Because you're the only thing I can't afford to lose.
Marco froze.
Asha froze. Serena seemed to realize what she'd said, but she didn't take it back. They left under cover of night. Serena refused help getting into the car, despite the pain etched into her movements. Asha stood inches from her face, whispering fiercely, "Let me help you, or so help me." Serena pressed a quick kiss to her forehead. Asha froze. Later, Serena murmured, "Fight me later." Asha wanted to smile. She couldn't. They drove through the city's outskirts, lights blurring past them in streaks of gold and shadow. Asha watched Serena in the dim light. Her jaw was set, her eyes sharp, her body exhausted but unyielding. "How are you even awake?" Asha whispered. Serena didn't look at her. "You're here." Asha's chest tightened. Marco's phone buzzed. He cursed under his breath. "What?" Serena demanded. "Another group spotted near the river road," Marco said. "And shit, they're following." Serena leaned forward, pain forgotten. "How many?" "2 cars." Asha gripped her seat. They were being chased. Serena snapped. "Take the industrial route."
Cut left. Now.
Asha reached for Serena's hand without thinking. Serena squeezed back. The car sped down narrow lanes, past warehouses and empty docks. But the pursuing headlights grew closer. Serena murmured, "They're gaining." Asha's heart hammered. "What do we do?" Serena turned her hand palm up, intertwining their fingers. "Stay with me." Asha's voice broke. "I'm not going anywhere." Marco slammed the brakes and turned sharply. The pursuing car clipped them from the side. Asha screamed as metal crunched. Serena shielded her with one arm, pulling Asha against her chest even as pain shot through her wounded shoulder. The car skidded, spun, hit the guardrail, and stopped. Breathing hard, Serena whispered, "Asha, are you hurt?" Asha shook her head, trembling.
No.
"You?" Serena winced. "I've had worse." Asha cupped Serena's cheeks with shaking hands. "Don't you dare shut down on me right now." Serena's breath hitched. Marco yelled from the front seat. "They're getting out. We need to run." Asha leaned close and kissed Serena. Just once, fierce and desperate, like it might be their last. Serena's eyes widened. "I'm not losing you," Asha whispered. Serena's voice broke. "Then move."
They ran.
Hand in hand, like one heartbeat. They reached an abandoned warehouse on foot, breaths ragged, adrenaline burning through their veins. The place smelled like rust and dust. Broken windows let moonlight spill across the floor. Asha collapsed against a pillar, chest heaving. Serena leaned against the wall, gripping her wounded shoulder. "You're bleeding again," Asha said, horrified. Serena tried to brush it off. "It's nothing." "It's not nothing," Asha snapped. "You can barely stand." Serena laughed weakly. "And yet here I am." Asha strode to her and grabbed her face. Serena froze. "You think this is funny?" Asha whispered, voice cracking. "You think scaring me like this is some kind of game?" Serena's expression softened. "Asha."
No.
Asha's hands shook. "You don't get to do that. You don't get to bleed in my arms, kiss me like you want a future, and then pretend you're indestructible. I felt you falling. I felt you shaking. I thought." Her voice broke abruptly. Tears spilled before she could stop them. Serena looked stunned. Then she cupped Asha's cheeks gently, thumbs brushing away the tears. "Asha." Her voice was soft, almost reverent. "You almost lost me." Asha nodded, breath trembling. "Yes." Serena pressed her forehead to Asha's. "And I." Her voice cracked. "I almost lost you." Asha's breath caught. Serena continued, barely above a whisper. I don't fear bullets. I don't fear enemies. I don't fear pain. But the thought of losing you. She exhaled shakily. That terrifies me. Asha gripped Serena's shirt. Then stop trying to die. Then risk it. Serena closed her eyes as if the words physically hit her. Before either could speak again, a faint metallic drag outside the warehouse. Serena's eyes snapped open. Footsteps whispered across the concrete outside. Asha's pulse spiked. Serena stepped in front of Asha, her voice low. They're here. The warehouse door creaked open. A figure slipped inside. Asha felt Serena stiffen. Then she saw her. Alicia, wearing black tactical gear, gun holstered at her hip, expression cold as fractured glass. Alicia's eyes landed on Serena, then drifted to Asha. Her lip curled. So the rumor was true, Alicia said softly. You're hiding with her. Serena stepped forward. Don't touch her. Alicia raised an eyebrow. Look at you. Bleeding. Protecting a girl who doesn't belong in our world. Asha felt a burn in her chest. She's not weak, Asha snapped. Alicia laughed. Oh, sweetheart. You don't know anything about this world. You think you're here by accident. Serena's eyes narrowed. What do you mean? Alicia stepped closer. You think I didn't notice how your entire world changed the moment she was taken? How you fell apart when she disappeared? How you broke your own rules to keep her close? Serena stiffened. Alicia's voice sharpened. You're in love with her. And that makes you vulnerable. Asha swallowed hard, but Serena didn't deny it. Alicia raised her gun. Asha gasped. But Serena stepped in front of her again. Injured, shaking, but unyielding. You betray me, Serena said quietly. Then you come here and threaten the only person I have left. Asha's heart cracked at the word only. Alicia's smile hardened. You're not fit to lead, Serena. Not anymore. I'm taking everything. Your power. Your people. Your life. Serena's voice dropped to a whisper. Over my dead body. Alicia's finger tightened on the trigger. Asha screamed.
Then, click.
A dry, empty snap echoed in the warehouse. Alicia froze. Serena blinked. The gun jammed. Alicia cursed and reached for her backup weapon. But Asha moved first. She grabbed a metal pipe off the floor and swung with all her strength, slamming it into Alicia's arm. Alicia stumbled, weapon flying. Serena shouted. Asha, move. Alicia lunged. Asha ducked. Serena tackled Alicia from behind despite her injury, both women crashing to the concrete. Alicia snarled, fighting viciously. Serena faltered, her wound tearing, blood dripping onto the floor. Alicia shoved her back and lunged with a knife. Asha didn't think. Didn't breathe. She grabbed Alicia's wrist from behind. Alicia swung her elbow into Asha's ribs, pain flaring, but Asha held on. Serena surged forward, snatching the knife from Alicia's grip and pinning her to the ground. Alicia struggled, spitting rage. You'll never win, Serena. You're broken. Weak. Serena's voice was low, shaking.
No.
She glanced at Asha. She made me stronger. Asha's breath hitched. Alicia stared at them with burning hatred, but the fight was over. Serena stood slowly, breathing hard, blood staining her shirt. Asha rushed to her side. You're bleeding, Asha whispered. Serena's hand cupped Asha's cheek, eyes soft despite the chaos. And you saved my life. Asha swallowed. I couldn't let you go. Serena's voice was barely audible. I can't let you go either. They tied Alicia securely before calling Marco. But as soon as the danger passed, Serena's strength faltered. Asha caught her as she staggered. Serena, sit down. Serena collapsed onto a crate, breathing hard, skin pale. Asha knelt in front of her, hands trembling. You lost too much blood. Why didn't you tell me? Serena lifted a weak hand. Not here, not safe, just breathe, Asha. Asha's eyes filled with tears. How can you think about my breathing? You're the 1 inch. Serena's fingers brushed Asha's cheek. You're shaking. Because I thought I would lose you. Asha's voice cracked. I thought, what if she shot you? What if you collapsed? What if? Serena pulled her arms. The new hideout was nothing like the cold, concrete safe houses Serena used before.
This one had soft lights,
Warm blankets. Asha's favorite tea on the counter. It smelled like safety instead of fear. Serena sat on the couch, her bandaged side aching. Asha knelt in front of her, carefully opening the medical kit. You don't have to, Serena began. Asha pressed a finger to her lips. I want to. Serena's breath caught. Asha's hands were gentle, soft cotton, warm fingers, slow movements. Serena watched her like she was watching a sunrise. When Asha finished, she whispered, You scare me today. Serena swallowed. And you saved me. Their faces were close. Too close, Asha's fingertips lingering near Serena's jaw. Don't do that again, Asha whispered. What? Try to die for me. Serena didn't answer. She just leaned in and kissed her, slow, trembling, soft. A kiss that tasted like fear fading and hope beginning. Asha kissed her back, hands in Serena's hair, breath warm against her mouth. For the first time in her life, Serena felt loved. Serena woke in the middle of the night, chest tight, breath unsteady. Asha stirred immediately. Nightmare? Serena tried to lie, but Asha cupped her cheek. Don't hide from me. Serena broke. All the walls she built for years shattered. Her voice shook. I'm scared of losing you. Asha slid closer, wrapping her arms around her. You're not losing me. Serena pressed her forehead to Asha's. Their breaths mingled. Their hands intertwined. The kiss that followed wasn't desperate. It was tender, slow, full of trembling devotion. Asha whispered against her lips. You deserve love, Serena. And Serena whispered back. Only if it's yours. They lay together, tangled, warm, bodies fitting perfectly. Serena asleep on Asha's chest. Asha stroking her hair until sleep pulled her under too. It was the softest night of their lives. The first night they didn't feel alone. Morning sunlight woke Serena. Asha was in the kitchen, wearing Serena's shirt, making tea. Serena had never seen anything more beautiful. But reality hit. She had to leave the mafia.
permanently.
She met Lucian that afternoon, her last meeting. I'm done, Serena said. Lucian's smile was cold. You don't get to be done. Serena's jaw tightened. You'll leave me, and you'll leave Asha alone. Lucian leaned forward, voice like poison. You fell in love. That makes you weak. Serena replied quietly. That makes me unstoppable. She walked out without waiting for his answer. But she knew he wouldn't let her go without blood. That night she held Asha a little tighter, kissed her a little deeper, and whispered into her hair, if something happens to me. Asha covered her mouth.
No.
Nothing is happening. We survive together. For the first time, Serena let someone else be brave for her. It happened fast. A broken lock. A smashed window. Footsteps in the dark. Lucian. He came for Serena. He came for Asha. Serena shoved Asha behind her just as the gun fired. The bullet hit Serena's shoulder, again for her. Asha screamed her name, catching her before she fell. Lucian aimed at Asha. But Asha moved, faster than he expected. She swung the heavy lamp across his face, dropping him. Then she grabbed Serena, dragging her behind cover. Hands trembling, tears falling. Don't you dare die, Asha cried, pressing on the wound. Serena, pale and shaking, whispered, not when you're breathing. Asha got Serena out, called for help, held her bleeding body until the world blurred. Serena passed out with Asha's name on her lips. Lucian didn't survive Asha's strike. Love made her lethal. Serena woke in a new place. A peaceful little house far from danger. Asha was asleep on her chest. One hand clinging to Serena like she'd never let go. Serena whispered into her hair, I want to marry you someday. Asha shot awake, cheeks burning. Serena smiled for the first time in weeks. I love you, Asha. You're my life now. Asha cupped her face, kissed her slow, kissed her deep, kissed her like she was choosing her again and again. They built a quiet life. Serena cooking badly, while Asha laughed. Asha bandaging Serena slowly, lovingly. Serena lifting Asha onto the counter to kiss her breathless. Asha falling asleep holding Serena's shirt. Serena tracing Asha's lips at 3 a.m. like she couldn't believe she was real. Asha whispered one night, curled in Serena's lap. "You're safe now." Serena whispered back, "Only because you're mine." Their story started in darkness, but it ended in warmth, with a kiss, a future, a home, and a love they both survived to earn. Serena used to wake every morning expecting danger, but now she woke to Asha, to soft breathing, to warm skin, to fingers tangled with hers. Asha always woke first. She'd watch Serena sleep, calm, peaceful, unguarded. One morning, Asha brushed a kiss over Serena's cheek. Serena stirred, blinking up at her. "You're staring," she murmured. "I'm memorizing," Asha whispered back. Serena groaned softly and pulled her into her arms, burying her face in Asha's neck. "Feel like home," Serena mumbled. Asha's heart fluttered. They spent mornings wrapped in blankets, kissing lazily, Serena gently tracing Asha's jaw like she was rediscovering softness. For the first time, Serena wasn't a weapon. She wasn't a soldier. She was a woman in love. And she was learning how to live. The tension between them grew thicker every day. Soft touches, lingering looks, every kiss sweeter, deeper, warmer. But tonight, everything shifted. Serena had just finished a shower, damp hair falling loosely around her face. Asha was sitting on the bed, reading. Serena sat beside her, quietly. "You okay?" Asha asked, placing a hand on her thigh. Serena swallowed. "Asha, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to be gentle. But I want to try, because it's you." Asha closed the book, completely focused on her. "You don't have to be perfect," she whispered. "You just have to be here." Serena cupped Asha's face with trembling hands. And then she kissed her. Not desperate, not rushed, but slow, deep, warm enough to melt every fear between them. Asha slid her arms around Serena's neck. Serena pulled her closer until their bodies molded together. Serena kissed her jaw, her cheek, her mouth again, slower this time. Asha's breath hitched. "I want you," Serena whispered, her voice shaking. "Not because I'm scared, not because we almost died, but because I love you." Asha pulled her in completely, pressing their foreheads together. "Then stay with me tonight," she murmured. "Really stay." The night was soft, tender, full of whispered confessions, warm touches, and breathless kisses. Not explicit, but full of emotions so strong it made Serena tremble. They fell asleep tangled together, hearts beating the same rhythm. Serena healed more each day, inside and out. Asha helped her change her bandages, but Serena's wounds hurt less now, especially because Asha kissed her scars every time. Their new house felt like a promise. Windows full of sunlight, a garden Asha wanted to grow, a porch Serena wanted to fix. They painted walls together. Asha teased Serena for being messy. Serena kissed the paint off Asha's cheek. At night, they cooked together. Serena burned everything. So Asha stood behind her, guiding her hands on the spoon, whispering, "Slow down. Gently. Teach me everything," Serena would reply softly. Some evenings they sat on the couch, legs tangled, Serena's head on Asha's lap, Asha's fingers in her hair. "You deserve a life like this," Asha whispered one night. Serena looked up. "You are my life." Asha kissed her so softly, she felt it in her bones. Even after Lucian's death, shadows lingered. Serena had nightmares. Fear of losing Asha. Fear of her past reaching them. One night, she woke shaking, breath trapped in her chest. Asha pulled her close instantly. "Serena, look at me. You're safe." Serena clutched her tightly. "I can't lose you," she whispered, voice cracking. Asha held her face, eyes full of fierce love. "You won't. You survived your past. And I will survive with you." Serena kissed her. Hard, desperate, grateful. Asha kissed her back, slowly turning Serena's fear into warmth. "Stay with me," Serena whispered. "I'm not going anywhere," Asha replied, hands sliding into her hair. They ended the night wrapped in each other, heartbeats sinking, sleep finally coming peacefully. This was the last night Serena ever dreamed of death. After this, she only dreamed of Asha. Months passed. Their house grew warmer. Their love grew deeper. Their days grew sweeter. Serena had nightmares less. Asha laughed more. One evening, under soft fairy lights in the backyard, Serena took Asha's hand. Asha looked up, surprised. "What is it?" she whispered. Serena's voice shook, but her eyes were steady. "Asha, you saved me. Not just from bullets or Lucian or my past. You saved me from myself." Asha felt tears in her eyes. Serena lifted her hand and kissed her knuckles. "I want a life with you. A long one. A soft one." She took a breath. "Will you build it with me?" Asha whispered. "Always." Serena pulled her into her arms and kissed her. Long, slow, warm, full of everything they had survived to reach this moment. That night they lay in bed, tangled together, Serena's head on Asha's chest, Asha's hand on Serena's heart. "Do you still feel unsafe?" Asha whispered. Serena kissed her shoulder. "Not anymore. Not when I'm yours." Asha smiled, burying her face in Serena's hair. "And I'm yours." The lights dimmed. The night softened. Their breaths mingled. They fell asleep wrapped in warmth and love, in a home they built from courage, in a future they chose together. Now, and always, they survived the darkness to live in the light.